Kick those feet up and enjoy some NBA hoops on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Here we go. And Utah starts out with the ball. And here's George. Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Ball outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
Here's Ball. And we're about a minute into the first. And George with some nice D. And he taps it home with authority.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Pass to Ball. Screen by Bridges. Ball with it. Guarded now by George. Out to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Back to George. Jackson, the screen. Pass to Markkanen. It's intercepted. And they're on the run. Here's Ball. Utah with the rebound. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And they double up Ball. Pass to Knipple. Takes a three. The rebound by Markkanen. George outside. From downtown. And another miss by Utah. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Ball off the drive. Missed inside. Utah leading by 4. Markkanen misses. Ball outside. To stop the drought. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Jackson. Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Miller outside. He nails it, and we're tied.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Pass to Bailey. It doesn't go for him. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up to the Hornets. All no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Bailey. Over Miller. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, for this coaching staff, they want Bailey operating in the paint. I mean, he's got athleticism and touch.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. So he can't get either to fall.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Back to Williams. All alone. Gets rebounded by Charlotte. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ball's doubled to the paint. Shot is up. White for three. Rebounded by Shibwe. Utah leading. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Off target at the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Oh, that's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the left side wing. Pass to McNeely. And Williams over to help. Ball outside. White for three. Buries it from three. White's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Here's Collier. No points yet. Pass to Shibwe. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it back. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. The kick out to Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hornets with a lead. Now here's Bridges. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Ball. Utah grabs the miss. And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Screen by Bridges. Ball. From deep. Charlotte again missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Miller on the wing. The three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got 5 points.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Over to the wing. Lets the three fly. That shot missing. Utah trailing here. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, it's so hard stopping Jackson Jr. down low. He'll beat even great defense.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Knippel. Over to the left wing. Here's Williams. Covered by Love. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And the basket by Tillman. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Outside, Williams. Takes it inside. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Timeout, timeout.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Into the lineup for the Hornets, Josh Green.
George with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Outside White. Williams with the screen. White, good. Now it's a 3-point Charlotte lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Hornets. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's White. Nurkic with some nice D.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Knipple. Here's Diabate. The rebound by Jackson. Utah leading. The three, George gets the three to fall.
A lot of confidence from George shooting the three early in his career.
To the right side. And here's Knipple from the arc. Drops in the three.
3 points.
Knipple's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Williams. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Outside White. He takes it in. Back to Miller. From outside, off the mark. Jazz leading by 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
In for the Hornets, number 1, LaMelo Ball.
Here's Bailey. He has 6. Inside. Kicks it to George. Ball with a steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Diabate. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, but it worked out for them that time.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Ball's doubled. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
An intriguing young talent. George's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And stolen by Jackson. Pass to George. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can tell how confident Jackson Jr. is working the pick and roll set. He moves with real purpose.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Miller's got 8.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Collier, no good. Hornets trail by 4. Ball outside. To the wing, right side. Pass to Knipple. Clock at 6.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now into the lineup for Charlotte, number 3.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. And here's Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. Down low. Oh, look at the fin with the finish. Lauri Markkanen.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Screen by Bridges. Here's Ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Love up top. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
McNeely for three. Drills it from deep. And it's now just a one-point Jazz lead.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the seven-footer.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
They swipe it. In transition, here come the Jazz. For three, Collier doesn't go for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been aggressive.
35.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Bailey. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Bailey. Five to shoot. Markkanen for three. Rebounded by McNeely.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Out to the right wing. Here's Knippel. Utah grabs the miss. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for Utah. Number 20.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Miller, and he nails that one right through the heart.
And when you think about the future of Knippel, if he can facilitate the rock, that'll take him to another level.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Takes the three, and that's good. Bailey for threes. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Here's McNeely. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 5. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Substitutions here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Allie, thank you. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Can't get the three. Hornets trail by 7. Now Bridges. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Outside Williams. Puts up the tray. Bridges pulls it down.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
6 to shoot. Miller. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here's Bailey. Here's the pass to Williams. Here's Jackson. And he gets a nice high percentage look.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
Williams. Here's Jackson. Jackson, the screen. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Now the Hornets moving it up. George with a steal. Williams fires. He's off from 3. Hornets trail by 7.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Now Miller from deep. Nurkic with a rebound. Williams. Ooh, the shot misses. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Here's Miller. George over to help. Ball. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. And he commits the intentional foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Timeout call, the Hornets. They're down by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Change it up. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
He hits the first one.
Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs play host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now here's Randall, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Gobert the screen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. McDaniels right side. Fires the three. And Julius Randle good for three.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randle with great hands there.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fox with the steal. Fades and shoots. And another basket for San Antonio.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randle. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Randle's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
San Antonio with the ball. The kick out to Barnes. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
A shot by McDaniels. No good. Barnes outside. They double team Wembanyama. 8 feet away. Another one falls for San Antonio. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Inside. And then Randle slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randle got a lot of both.
Count it.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Here's Wembanyama. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Here's Fox. Over Edwards. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Here's McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Fox is double. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Wembanyama outside. Cancel. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail. Pass to DiVincenzo. And Reed has it in the corner. Timberwolves passing it around. And Randle throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Reed. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wembanyama's got 10. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs.
15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Here's Highland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 5 to shoot. They double him with Wembanyama. And Reed throws it down.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Outside, Fox. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Reed. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
Here's Champagnie. On the wing, Fox. The shot from the low post is good. Fox has got 6.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Freeman. Now, here's Reed. Here's Juzang. Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Here's Fox. Here's Zohan. Here's Johnson. Back to Zohan. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Zohan.
What a slash right there by Zohan. A big man with fantastic mobility.
Here's Highland. Makes it off the glass. Highland's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Zohan with the screen. Johnson for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Juzang. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Stolen by McDaniels. Down low. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Here's Harper. He takes it in. That one goes. Count it. Harper's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Pass to Edwards. Finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
To the paint. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Champagny. Gobert pulls it in. And here is Dosunmu. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. 1:16 left in the first half. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Harper with the ball. Johnson with the bounce pass. Pass to Harper. Nifty move. And Harper slams it in.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
Here's McDaniels. Rebound by Olynyk. Spurs trail by 3. And it's Sohan missing. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Olynyk with the steal. The kick out to Harper. Screen by Olynyk. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 6 points.
In the pick and roll game, Harper wants to attack, so you have to deny the ball defensively.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fox. It's good. He's got 8.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And here's Barnes for 3. No good. Shot missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Fox with the steal. It's stolen by Ingles. That's a 2 from Randall. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Fox feeling it out a bit. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Juzang. Randall outside. Over Barnes. Fox with the steal. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Vassell. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. To the inside. Here's Randall. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Now guarded by Fox. Now Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Ingles can't get it to go. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Edwards. .135 left to play here in the 3rd. 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. That misses off the back. Timberwolves leading by 4. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 13 points.
And we've seen Randall add a 3-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range. He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. No good on the second free throw.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there. Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Pass to Reed. McDaniels gets a wide open look. On the wing, DiVincenzo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Reed. He's covered by Cornette. The shot by McDaniels, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And Reed has it in the corner. Goes up the baseline. Yes, that goes in. Reed's got 6 points.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal out.
Harper. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Johnson with the rebound. Outside, Fox. Now, Cornette. Now, here's Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. And here is Dosunmu. Reed gets the bucket. 8 points for Naz Reid.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And Johnson with the stuff.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
Left side, Reed pulls up from the corner. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Harper. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
That's all determination. Harper could have taken the whistle and gone to the line. Instead, he finishes the play.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Island. And Barnes comes to help. Now, here's Dosunmu. 4 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. No good on the triple. And the Spurs with possession. Now, Castle. Reed with the rebound. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Now, here's Dosunmu. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Minnesota with the ball. Now McDaniel. That one is good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
That one goes in.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
The shot is good.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see. Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Puts up the 3. Now Edwards. Handle outside. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Barnes hits them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead now to a one-possession game.
Now McDaniel.
His coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Gobert there for the rebound. Edwards. No good there. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Good.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Outside, Gobert. Here's Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. McDaniels. Now Randall. Edwards fires. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate and